Jimmy Hopkins has a best friend. Who would have thought that Jimmy Hopkins, despite all his flaws, actually had a true best friend? His name is Pete. And here's the weird part. Pete barely gets any attention. He mostly appears in cutscenes, and he doesn't have any major story missions centered around him. That's why most players never think twice about him. But if you really pay attention to the story, you'll realize Pete is the one person who stood by Jimmy from beginning to end. Rockstar introduced Pete as a weak, timid kid. He's scared of almost everyone and can't really stand up for himself. So naturally, most players overlook him. Just another background character. When Jimmy first arrives at Bullworth, Pete is the one who explains how everything works. And unlike almost everyone else, he never tries to use Jimmy for his own benefit. He simply helps him. And whenever trouble starts, Pete is usually there to warn him. Now let's jump to Chapter 5. When Gary finally convinces everyone that Jimmy is the real problem. The cliques turn against him, the teachers turn against him, even people Jimmy helped along the way abandon him. Everyone betrays him, everyone, except one person. Pete never believes Gary's lies. He never abandons Jimmy, and more importantly, he helps Jimmy take back control of Bullworth. When you really think about it, the strongest character wasn't Jimmy's best friend, the smartest character wasn't either, not even the most popular one. Jimmy's closest friend was the weakest student in the entire school. And I honestly think Rockstar was trying to send a message. Loyalty has nothing to do with strength, nothing to do with power, nothing to do with popularity, money, or status. Real loyalty is simply standing by someone when they need you the most. So, what do you think? Let me know in the comments.
I'm out of here. How was that a minor setback?
Losers!
Oh, shut up, you fat dork.
Whatever. You and your has-been friend don't scare me.
See? Even a dork like that.